Hello, math naturalists. Welcome to your first week of doing a fun activity outside of Go Math. So remember, this week you're going to continue doing your CML problems, your warm-up, your multiplication or division practice. And then this week I have a project for you. This one is called Measuring Penny. And on Friday, by Friday, I'd like everybody to take a picture of their final product and submit it to me through Schoology. So that's how I will know that you've completed it. So I will grade the final product, kind of a completion grade for measurement. So it's going to be part of your measurement grade like the test was. So I'm going to read you a story and I'm going to explain the project. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. And here we go. Measuring Penny by Laureen Leedy. For Joyce, who will go the extra mile. My name is Lisa, and my teacher says our next big homework project is to measure something. Mr. Jason says we can measure anything, like a sofa, a television set, or a doll. Measuring homework, due next Tuesday. Number 1, choose something to measure. Number 2, measure it in as many ways as you can. Height, width, length, weight, volume, temperature, time. Number 3, record your results. Number 4, include at least one comparison. It is taller than, or heavier than, etc. Remember, a measurement always has 2 parts, a number and a unit. So for instance, I am 6 feet tall. Which units can you use? Here are some examples. Standard units, you can use inches, feet, yards, centimeters, meters, teaspoons, cups, gallons, pounds, minutes, etc. Non-standard units, paper clips, bricks, frogs, marbles, pencils, toes, etc. Use your imagination. And you guys, this is exactly what I want from you. As long as you do some kind of measurement project, I'm going to be completely lenient and let it be very, very open-ended. And I'll explain at the end, but I really want to see your creativity come through. When I got home today, my dog Penny jumped all over me as usual. Wow, I could measure Penny for my homework. She is a Boston Terrier and is bigger than a pug and smaller than a Cocker Spaniel. She's about the size of a Shetland sheepdog. Penny, please stop drooling. So those are her comparisons when she says smaller than a Cocker Spaniel, bigger than a pug, and then the same size as a Shetland. Come on, Penny, I'll get a ruler and we can run over to the park. Look at all the dogs out here. Hey, get down. I can't believe how many dogs live around here. Fine, I'll measure some of you too. We're supposed to use the standard unit, so let me use inches to see how long your noses are. Stop licking my face. So Shetland sheepdog was 4 inches, has a 4-inch snout. Penny a 1 inch, the pug a 1/2 inch. And so she has Penny's measurements here. Her nose is 1 inch and the unit is inch. So the length is 1, the unit is inch, so 1 inch. And the tail, the length is 1 dog biscuit, the unit is dog biscuit. I'll measure your tails with non-standard unit. Dog biscuits. Will you please hold still? Penny has the shortest tail. So this is kind of fun. It just shows you different, these are just the different ways. So this is a non-standard unit, whereas using the ruler was a standard. I'll measure your ears with another non-standard unit, cotton swabs. Don't wiggle so much. And so, of course, the pug's got 1/2 a swab. Penny's got a full swab. The Basset Hound had 3 swabs. And of course, Penny's ear is 1 swab. Let's see how wide your paw prints are. I'll turn over my ruler and measure with another standard unit, centimeters. So the mixed breed is 5 centimeters. The Dachshund is 2.5. Penny is 3. The Cocker Spaniel is 4. So Penny's paw print is 3 centimeters. I want to see how tall you are. Everybody sit. So look how short the Dachshund is, just 1 foot. Cocker Spaniel 2, Greyhound 3, and then this mixed breed is 4 feet, standing on his feet. And then Penny is 18 inches, 1.5 feet. So Penny's height, 18 inches, the unit is inch. 12 inches equals 1 foot. Penny is 1.5 feet tall. 3 feet equals 1 yard. Penny is half a yard tall. So see how she does some conversions in there too. So just making her, going that extra mile for her homework. Let's see how high you can jump. Penny can jump up to my waist. I could use myself to measure with. So she shows how high these dogs can jump. That Fox Terrier can jump pretty high here. Basset Hound not so high. Greyhound very high. So Penny's jump as high as my waist. The unit is me. So of course that would be a non-standard unit, right? There's no scale here in the park, so I can't weigh anything. Wait, I could use the seesaw to see how heavy Penny is compared with the other dogs. The seesaw is down on Penny's end, so she is heavier than the pug. So Penny, weight comparison. So that's how she labeled this particular measurement activity. Penny is heavier than the pug, lighter than the Cocker Spaniel, same as the Shetland Sheepdog. Now Penny's end is up because she's lighter than the Cocker Spaniel. The seesaw is balanced, so she weighs about the same as the Shetland Sheepdog. You look thirsty, Penny. We better go home and get you a drink. See you later, everybody. Let's stop in the bathroom so I can weigh you. Get on the scale. You're exactly 16 pounds. Now let's go to the kitchen for your drink. Mr. Jason says volume is the amount of space something fills, like water in a cup. So what volume of water do you want? A cup, pint, quart, or gallon? Maybe a tablespoon or a teaspoon? You drank a cup of water already today, and I'll give you another cup now. I suppose you're hungry too. No, you can't have the whole bag of dog food. I'll give you half a cup. So here she's measuring the volume of what her dog ate and drank. So drinking water per day, 1 to 3 cups. Food, 1 cup dry, half cup canned. The unit is cup. Sometimes Dad and I make homemade dog biscuits. We measure the ingredients so they taste good, at least to you-know-who. I love it. In the recipe it says Doggy Delights. I'm going to follow Penny around all day Saturday to measure how much time I spend taking care of her. I love this part. Excuse me. Penny's time schedule. 6 a.m. wake up. 6 to 7, patrol the house. 7 o'clock, bark to wake everybody up. 7:05, take a quick walk. 7:10, eat breakfast. 7:20, beg for scraps. 8 o'clock, howl when mom goes out. 8:10, take a nap. 8:45, nibble dog biscuits. Noon, eat lunch. 12:15, take a nap. 1 o'clock, gnaw a bone. 1:15, investigate weird noise in basement. 2 o'clock, snooze for a while. 2:30, bark, run in circles. 2:35, go for a long walk. 3:45, carry newspaper in. 4 o'clock, watch cartoons. And then she says, I'll make a poster for this part. Taking care of Penny, how much time does it take? So every day, feeding her is 10 minutes, brushing her is about 15 seconds. She's got short hair. Walking her, 5 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes at night. And then playing with her is half an hour to 1 hour. Weekly, giving her a bath is 15 minutes to 1 hour. Clipping her toenails, 5 minutes. And the units is hours, minutes, and seconds. I'll measure how quickly Penny can run to different places. She can get from her bed to the kitchen in 6 seconds. That's pretty funny. There's the map too. Penny's times. Her bed to her dish, 6 seconds. Across the backyard, 4. Around the block, 5 minutes. To the park, 7 minutes. To my bus stop, 15 seconds. Temperature is important to Penny. She doesn't like things that are too hot or too cold. Penny likes to go on longer walks when the weather is nice. So that's pretty cool. She did a graph here. And I love for her bars, she did the paws. So when the temperature is 60 degrees, that's when she likes to walk the longest. So of course, when it's really cold and when it starts getting warmer, she is okay with walking. But then when it's really, really cold or it's really, really hot, she'd prefer not to walk. That's probably like most of us and most dogs. In fact, you can almost tell the temperature outside just by looking at her. So it's funny. So Penny the thermometer, I love this. So 80 degrees, looks pretty hot. 60 is like pretty happy. 40 is like, okay, I'll do this. 20 is like, oh, what are we doing? And then 0 degrees is, nuh-uh, I'm staying by the fire. The last thing I'm going to measure Penny with is money. Mom looked through her checkbook to help me figure this out. We decided Penny is kind of expensive. So the cost of having Penny: to buy a puppy is $275. Food for a year is about $400. The vet for 1 year is $120. And toys, collar, etc. is $75. But she's worth a lot too. I love this part. The value of having Penny: as a burglar alarm, $1,000. As an exercise machine, $500. As entertainment, $20 a day. For love, $1 million. I'm sure Mr. Jason will give me a good grade on this measuring project. Penny, maybe we should change your name to Million. I love it. So that's our book, and you are going to see this sheet. I'm going to email it to your parents. Plus, it is going to be up on Schoology, and so it will be in a file called Measuring Penny. It might just be it's going to be on a file called Measuring Penny. So basically what you're going to do is, it's a measuring assignment from Measuring Penny. You're going to choose something to measure. You're going to measure it in as many ways as you can: height, width, length, weight, temperature, time, etc., just like they said in the book. Record your results on a separate sheet of paper. Clearly identify what you measured and the results. Remember, a measurement always has 2 parts: the number and the unit. And so this was actually my teammate who typed this up. She had a cat named Elmo, and she also had a cat named Timmy. So she measured Elmo, she did the weight, and at the time Elmo weighed 15 pounds, which was heavier than Timmy, and the age was 5 years, 6 months. So you may use standard units, which are inches, feet, yards, centimeters, meters, teaspoons, cups, gallons, pounds, minutes, years, etc. And non-standard units: paper clips, fingers, toes, pencils, dog biscuits, whatever you decide for your non-standard. Use your imagination. This is where I want you guys to be totally creative and have fun with this. Include at least one comparison, so it's taller than, or heavier than, or colder than. And then your final product is where you're going to write a paragraph explaining what you measured and how you measured it. Follow the writing process. So, just try to make it a really nice paragraph. I'm not grading you at all on the writing. It's just more for you to process through your math. So it's kind of like a reasoning type of exercise. Make sure you have a topic sentence and details, and use correct conventions, meaning you indent, capitalize, and use correct punctuation, correct grammar, and make sure you have complete sentences and good word choice and spelling. And then you're going to prepare a poster displaying your results. The poster should include the following. So you need a picture or a drawing of what you measured. You need a chart showing what you measured and the results. And then, of course, your paragraph. So it has a little picture here. And then I have an example of one that I started. This is back when I had my dog, Riley, and I had a little puppy named Jack. So this was a while ago because Riley passed away. And Jack, another family wanted him so badly that we decided they could have Jack because he was such a pain, and I was just about to have another baby. So it was a little while ago. But anyway, so here would be like a chart where you show what you measured, and then because I measured 2 different dogs, I had their things. So remember, it has a number and a unit. And so this is not complete. This is just to kind of show an example. And then this is where I would write my paragraph. And then, of course, I drew a picture of the 2 dogs. And as you can tell, Miss Fry is not the best artist. But anyway, so it should be a really fun activity. Be creative with what you measure. If you don't have a pet, see if your neighbor has a pet or someone you know has a pet. And if not that, then get creative. Look around your house and see what you can measure. And just the whole point of this is for you to think outside the box, get creative, don't stress out about it, have fun. And like I said, I'm not grading you on your paragraph itself. It's just reminding you to that you do right in math, and this will help explain your thinking. So, okay, so enjoy your Measuring Penny activity, for this whole week. And like I said, on Friday, that's when you are going to post your, take a picture and scan, hand your picture in. And that's how I'm going to know that you are complete. So you have a whole week to finish. And remember, you still have the daily CML, warm up, and everything else, and multiplication stuff. So, all right, have a great week, guys, and I'll see you in the live meets, hopefully. Bye.